Well, good Tuesday afternoon, everybody, here in the BTV studios. Looking at the headlines for the next few days, we do have the Muggies returning middle of this week, and then a storm threat as well. But I think a lot of that will be to our north and west of the region, and maybe a feel of fall coming in later on this weekend. We also want to give you a little update here on some breaking news here for Bridgewater and Rainham, just announced by State Representative Angelo D'Amelia's office, that we will have some aerial spraying here in Bridgewater and Rainham to treat the potential threats from the Triple E outbreak. And John Luck will have some more information on that coming up on Facebook later on today, so be looking for that. As far as weather outside the studio right now, we've dropped a little bit now to 78 degrees this afternoon. It's been kind of a cloudy, gloomy day out there. We've had a storm system just south of New England kind of form on the front here overnight last night, and that's really kept temperatures on the cooler side today. Again, generally in the 70s. We have a bit of a wind off the water, and we've also had some rainfall off to our south and east. It's been warmer though here out in central and western Massachusetts, closer to the lower 80s today, and that heat and a little bit of humidity has been fueling some showers and thunderstorms. Take a look at that in just a second. Fairly quiet across most of the country. A lot of the activity actually is here in the northeast. And again, you can see a lot of this just off to the south and east of Bridgewater. We've been generally on the cloudy, kind of muggy side here today, but if you've been day tripping down towards the Cape and Islands, you've noticed some showers and storms moving across parts of Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, and also now crossing Cape Cod. We've had another batch moving across Long Island and approaching the south coast of Connecticut. So maybe off towards Mystic, for example, might be a good idea to head into the casinos if you're down that way this afternoon and stay on the dry side. Showers and storms popping across the Hudson Valley, and some now moving into parts of western Massachusetts. I do think Great Barrington, Pittsfield, and up towards North Adams will be affected by some of these storms, maybe even parts of southern Vermont as well. But they'll stay away from Bridgewater for the most part. For us, it's just basically cloudy skies, maybe a slight chance of a shower overnight, and a low around 67 degrees. Now, these showers and storms are part of a front that is slowly approaching the region. It's been hanging out across parts of central New York State today. And tomorrow that front will get a little closer to our area. It'll also reintroduce the heat and humidity, bringing it back up across southern New England. So tomorrow will feel much more like a summery day around here. And as we take a look at the future cast, there are going to be some showers and storms along that front. But again, as I mentioned, the threat really is off to our north and west. That'll be the primary area of concern for showers and storms. As we look at futurecasts, you can see those storms really fire up here. But by the time they get towards Bridgewater tomorrow night, you see a lot of that activity tends to die off. I mean, there could be some showers here and there, some downpours, but really the heavy weather, again, will be off to towards Worcester, Springfield, that neck of the woods. For us, showery night, but that should be about it. I do want you to focus your attention on parts of Canada, especially central and eastern Canada, where dew points are dropping this week into the 50s and even some 40s. Why am I showing you this? Because this is where our weather is coming from as we head into the end of the week and into the weekend. A nice little reprieve from all of that heat and humidity. As far as our weather tomorrow is concerned, again, there is a chance of showers. I think a lot of this is off to our west. Some of those, if they last, will get in here later on tomorrow into tomorrow evening. It will be a much more humid day tomorrow with highs in the low 80s and only dropping to around 70 tomorrow night. They do have a chance of thunderstorms on Thursday. This might be a bit overdone, but maybe Thursday morning. It will be again a warm day in the low to mid 80s. Now Friday will break back into sunshine and will still be in the 80s, but one thing you'll notice on Friday is that the air will start to wash itself out. So the humidity levels will be dropping, and that'll set us up for a really nice weekend around here. We're talking about ultra dry weather for this time of year. Sunshine on both Saturday and Sunday. Highs right around 80, but it'll actually feel a bit cooler with the really low humidity. And we're talking about nighttime lows in the 50s, both Friday night and Saturday night. Enjoy, everybody.